Okay, let's look at adding audio. Now, this is not a super popular feature unless you are sort of in the music industry or you just really love music and broadcasting your music all over the place, in which case you're going to want to learn about this particular element. So in our last video, we covered video. Now that was a weird thing to say, but we did cover how to embed video into our page in the sense that we used the video element and we gave it a source and downloaded a custom MP4 video. And with audio, it's not really any different, to be totally honest. And so I'm not going to go over everything again. Let's go ahead and dive into audio right now. All right, so I just have VS Code open here and I am just going to be lazy and I'm going to save as, and instead of video, I'm going to call this audio. Change this to audio. And let's get rid of that stuff. Now, just like video, audio has its own tag. So let's do audio, hit tab, gives me a source. Well, that's neat. We can give it a particular source, such as an MP3, which is always a good thing to provide. All browsers can play MP3s. And that would just be like video, or not video, audio/music.mp3, something like that. We're not going to take that route. That is cheating, in my opinion. That is easy to do. Instead, we are going to give it a source. And that source has a src attribute. And we are going to put this as audio/music.mp3, MP3. We're going to give it a type, just like we did with video. And this one's going to be audio/ let's do MPEG. So MP3s are the MPEG video or audio container. I keep saying video, I mean audio. And lastly, let's say, you has an old browser. You has ye old browser. Please use something from 2012 or newer. Alrighty, we have Firefox open. This is just playing from the last video. Let's open up audio. Nothing happens. And that's because we don't have an audio source. Can we get an audio source from samplevideos.com? Sample audio? I think this audio is actually not great if I remember right. So let's go ahead and type in download sample MP3. I just click the first one, barely even looking at these links. We just want some sort of MP3 file in here. Let's go ahead and download a 2 meg one. Right click, save link as. And we are currently in the videos folder, so let's go up one and create a new folder called audio. And I don't know what this music.mp3 file is going to have, so I'm hoping this is family friendly. Now, when I refresh, still nothing happens. Why is that? Do we have audio/music in here? So let's go ahead and open up our Explorer. Let's close that one, close that one, close that one, let's close that one, and let's close that one. Let's open up audio. Music.mp3. Audio/music.mp3. Okay, this looks good. This looks promising. Well, I think it's because by default, controls are turned off. Why? Honestly, I don't know. And look at that. Because there's no visual component to audio, if you don't have your controls turned on, you aren't going to see anything. Now let's see what happens when I hit play. We get some sort of music. Cool beans. Now, just like video, we can give it loop. So let's go ahead and do this. And let's see if I can get that just 1 second before. That's gonna have to do, there we go. It looped on its own, perfect. So we can loop, we can add controls, we can add other sources as well. So if we don't have an MP3, if we have an OGG, then we can use an OGG. And all we would have to do is, oop, that was the wrong button. All we have to do is change that to OGG and the audio is going to be OGG or whatever file format it's going to be. That's how we add audio. Nice and simple once we know how to add video because it's pretty much the exact same. So your task for this video is go ahead and download some free MP3 sound from somewhere. If you have one on your computer, you can use that. I put it inside the audio folder and then just use the audio element, add your controls, otherwise your audio will not show up. Feel free to loop it. Again, make sure you have your source. You have a fallback for people who are using ye old browsers. Save your file, open it up in your browser, and play your music the way you want to. Once you're done that, we are going to head on over to that next lesson where you and I are going to learn about responsive design. It's a very important subject to learn about, not at this particular time, but you need to know about it. How does it work? And the reason for that is because we as developers make one website that fits every possible device type. So we try to shrink down websites, we try to expand them, we try to hide certain things based on certain widths of a browser. So if you're on a phone or a tablet or a laptop or a desktop or a TV or a projector, doesn't really matter. We have to account for as many of these as possible. And that's where responsive design comes in.